Are you a football prediction fan, for sports prediction fan, looking for a way, to find better, well analyzed sporting events that will help you make better informed decisions today? Welcome to the channel. What we do is provide you insight about these sporting events as well as safe market options to help you make better informed decisions as you go about sports betting today. So, welcome back, guys. I am your host, Hooker, on this one daily podcast show where we bring you football events as well as insights about those events and safe market options to help you make better informed decisions as you go about making your picks today. So, we have 12 sporting events for you today, basically, and insights about those 12 sporting events as well as safe market options for your use today. So without wasting much time, let's get right into the business for today. Okay, first sporting event we are going to be looking at insights on is the game between Aston Villa and Liverpool, and here is that insight we just talked about that sporting event.
If Ipswich's newcomer Palmer hadn't delivered a remarkable Premier League debut, Villa would currently be celebrating another victory, yet Emery's team also failed to convert their opportunities this past weekend. Nonetheless, the Lions consistently pose a challenge at home, and considering the physical and mental strain Liverpool has endured over the past week, it seems plausible that Slot's squad might settle for a single point on Wednesday, which could potentially give Arsenal a slight advantage.
Alright, so given that report that we have just, looked at about this event, we think that the safe way to play this, will be to go with, a way to win or draw, which is Liverpool to win or draw at another 1.27 in that sporting event, basically. So the next one we're tracking today and looking at insights on will be the game between Borussia Dortmund and Sporting Lisbon. And here's an insight about what we expect or the situation of things as regarding this sporting event today.
Sporting can't afford to remain passive and absorb pressure since they are behind by 3 goals, which means they could allow multiple opportunities during counterattacks. Although Dortmund may struggle to maintain a clean sheet given their current form this season, the host will be unconcerned about the specifics of the second leg as long as they advance to the round of 16.
Okay, so with that being said, we think that over 1.5 goals will be seen here today at another 1.21 safe. That's our safe pick as far as this event is concerned today. Next is sporting event between PSG and Brest, and here's a situation report about this sporting event today and what we expect to see as far as this event is concerned.
The score from the first leg has effectively ended this matchup, yet Enrique won't gamble with his squad choices, given his rotation during the weekend, meaning PSG will be eager to finish the task quickly here. For Brest, the outcome from last week significantly dented their confidence, and the fact that no team has ever overturned a 3-goal home loss indicates that their attention might be shifting towards Strasbourg, with only a commendable performance anticipated from them in this match.
Alright, so given that report that we have there, we think that PSG should be able to finish off what they started in the first leg, winning at home today, and that's priced at a decent odd of 1.21 in that sporting event for those looking to back that event today. Next is the sporting event between PSV Eindhoven and Juventus, and here's a situation report, information about what we expect to see in that sporting event as that happens today.
PSV's impressive unbeaten record at home might remain unbroken, yet Juventus has reasons to rejoice at the final whistle. The home team is designed to attack, and they would definitely find the net at least one time, but Juve are experiencing their finest period of the season and can be potent on the break.
Alright, so given that report that we have there, we think that PSV should be able to score Juventus today in that Champions League fixture, given what is on ground or what has been said about that sporting event, and that's priced at another 1.23 in that one. The next sporting event is the game between Real Madrid and Man City, and here's insight about the situation, and what to expect when you look at these sporting events today critically before you make any decision.
Anticipate another thrilling, high-pressure match on Wednesday featuring the most recent two Champions League champions, as Man City's urgent need for goals could work to Real Madrid's advantage by creating space behind them as they attack. Choosing the same prediction we nearly nailed in the first leg before Bellingham intervened, we expect Ancelotti's side to do just enough to evade defeat and advance to the last 16, thereby relegating the Premier League champions to a dismal early exit. Anticipate another thrilling, high-pressure match on Wednesday featuring the most recent two Champions League champions, as Man City's urgent need for goals could work to Real Madrid's advantage by creating space behind them as they attack. Choosing the same prediction we nearly nailed in the first leg before Bellingham intervened, we expect Ancelotti's side to do just enough to evade defeat and advance to the last 16, thereby relegating the Premier League champions to a dismal early exit.
Alright, so given the report that we just, got in there about that sporting event, we expect Real Madrid to qualify today at another 1.22, so they're pretty much going to have to finish up what they started at the Etihad, by winning or drawing at 90 minutes and, seeing that through at the end of maybe extra time or penalties if possible. In that sporting event, that's what we're looking at today as a safe way to, go about backing that event today if you're going to do that. Next is the game between Luton and Plymouth Argyle, and his insight, about the situation and what to expect in that sporting event that takes place today.
Following a multitude of missed opportunities against Sheffield United over the weekend, Luton is presented with an ideal chance to end their goal drought at Kenilworth Road as Plymouth visits on Wednesday evening. The Pilgrims have displayed significant improvement since Moslick's arrival, yet we believe they will have to wait longer for their first away victory of the season.
So we expect today, that the home team should be able to win or draw, given the report we have about that sporting event about Luton and Plymouth at another 1.21 in that one. Before we go further, I'd like to ask you guys to please take 1 second to hit the like button. It is very important that you do that. It helps the channel grow and help other sports betting fans find this. The first time I'm coming across the channel, or you've been here, you've not done that, hit the subscribe button to become a part of this amazing community of savvy sport traders we're building. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be the first person to know when we post something of value like this that we do every day, and you don't miss out on important updates also on the channel. Alright guys, so moving forward, the next sporting event we have on our radar is between Braintree and Wealdstone. And here's information, about what we expect to see in this sporting event today if we're back in that.
As both teams come into this match after a victory, their confidence is likely at its highest in quite a while. Consequently, we believe that a draw is the most probable outcome, which would favor the home team more than their rivals.
Alright, so from the reports there, we expect that 2 goals will be scored here. Over 1.5 will be our peak, for this sporting event today, and that's priced at 1.23 in that one. Next is the game between Eastleigh and Dagenham and Redbridge, and here is insight about this sporting event today.
Eastleigh will gain confidence from their recent win, while Dag and Red have not won in their last 7 league games, making us anticipate a home victory in this match.
So given that report that we have there, we think that over 1.5 goals will be scored by the home team, so we expect the home team to score today. It's a safe way. We think that you can back that event if you're looking at backing it today. Next sporting event is between Halifax and Rochdale, and here's insight, about what to expect in this sporting event if you're going to back that today.
Both teams possess significant quality and have had nearly identical seasons, and since the visitors are 7 points behind with 4 games in hand, we expect a close and competitive match at the Shea on Wednesday, viewing a draw as the most probable result.
Yeah, so going by what we just, gotten about that sporting event, the reports that we have, we think that under 3.5 goals will be the way to back that safely in that sporting event, and that's priced at another 1.27 in that one. Next sporting event is between Woking and Solihull Moors, and here's information about that sporting event for those who want to go into backing that today.
As Taylor continues to seek his first significant victory at Solihull, Woking will see this as a perfect chance to advance in the rankings. Still, we believe Solihull will eventually discover their rhythm and secure 3 points to jumpstart their playoff campaign.
Given that report that we've just heard about that sporting event, we think that when you give to the way go two goal handicap advantage going into that sporting event, it should be able to maintain that at the end of 90 minutes, and that's how we think you can go with backing that event safely today, and it's priced at 1.15 in that sporting event. Next is the tennis game between O'Neill Christopher and Dapper Jack, and his insight about what we expect to see in this sporting event today, this tennis sporting event today.
Draper's recent absence from competitive play did not significantly affect him against Popperin, where his powerful hitting and solid net play were evident, and he was arguably firing forehands across the court with greater intensity than ever. Although O'Connor may have defeated Draper twice in past events, the Australian is likely to meet the same outcome as Popperin on Wednesday, as the British number 1 advances to round 3 in Doha.
Alright, so given the report that we have there, we think that Jack Dapper should be able to win today at another 1.21 in that sporting event, and that's exactly what we will be backing from our studios. Next sporting event and the final is between Rebecca Elena and Badosa Paula, and that's a tennis game also, and his insight about the situation of the sporting event today before you make any decision about that.
Given that 4 of their last 7 meetings reached the final bell, another lengthy battle might take place in Wednesday's high-stakes showdown. If Rebecca's mindset is optimal, the powerful serving 8-time champion should narrowly win the match to achieve a 3rd consecutive victory against the 9th seed.
Alright, so given the report that we have there, we think that Rebecca should be able to, win a set in this sporting event today, and that's priced at another 1.22 in that one basically. So these are the sporting events we have for you today, as well as insights on the situation, reports about these sporting events, and what we consider safe market options, what we think is a safe way to back these events if you ask us our opinion basically. So I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video, and I hope that you're able to grab some value from this, something valuable that will help you make better informed decisions as you go about making your picks and going about sports betting today. This information should help you increase your chances of winning significantly, and that's exactly why we set up this channel for you guys. Okay, so that being said, it's important to note that opinions here are personal opinions, and that of the team doesn't amount to financial advice by any means. Content here is created for information, entertaining, and educational purposes only. Do not take this as any form of financial advice, and make sure to watch the video till the very end before making any betting decision today basically. That way you increase your chances of winning significantly. Okay guys, content here and partaking in this content is also at your own risk, so go with only the picks that you agree with, okay, the ones that are convincing to you, that sounds like what will happen. Okay, those is at the end of the day, is up to you to make that decision finally. We can't do that for you over here. That will have to be your decision to make based on your experience level or what you expect to happen, and your intuition, of course, out there. So that being said, that'll be all. I remain yours truly, Hooker, your host on this show, and I'll see you guys in the next video. May the odds be in our favor always.